Welcome to the Papa Rockstars podcast with Anya Bohm, where we talk about all things paparazzi, team training, suggestions, interviews with elite leaders, and more, all to help you grow and explode your paparazzi accessories business to rockstar success.
Hello, Rockstars, and welcome back to another episode of the Papa Rockstars podcast. My name is Anya Bohm, and I am your show host. Today, we're going to be talking about, are you going to have a fabulous fall? Are you doing what you need to do to have a fabulous fall, or are your actions leaving you feeling left in the dust? Let's chat about this and more in today's training. Now, before we jump into that, head on over to paparockstars.com/fabulousfall. No spaces, all one word. And there you're going to find today's show notes all typed out for you, ready to highlight, star, circle those, and share it with your friends and team members. You'll also find the show image that I will talk about in 1 second and be able to listen again. So again, that website is paparockstars.com/fabulousfall. Okay, here's the show images. I'm going to describe them for you. It doesn't do them justice. So be sure and head on over there and check them out. You can use these on Facebook, Instagram, in your sales groups, Twitter, anywhere you want to advertise for your business. I just ask that you don't modify them because they're gorgeous as is. So here we go. The first one is a timeline photo. It's perfect for Facebook, for events, for your sales group, or your personal timeline or business page. And it says fall into $5 fashion with some great fashion fix photos, kind of in a collage type fashion, and some fall leaves. Very fall-esque. It'll definitely get your customers thinking that it is that cooling off time of year. The second image, it just makes me giggle. Warms my heart. It's a girl doing kind of a backflip, handstand thingy, gymnastic move. I'm not sure the exact term for it, but the wording around it says, "You're gonna flip for our new fall jewelry." And then the Paparazzi Accessories compliant logo. So awesome, fun picture that, again, you can use on your social media. So head on over paparockstars.com/fabulousfall to grab your copies of those images. Okay, let's get started on today's training. What would it take for you to say you have had a fabulous fall? Would it be to match what you did last year, to hit a new rank or a new life of the party level? Maybe it would be doubling your sales from last month or finding 10 new customers. Let's talk about some of the things you can do to maximize your efforts and your results this fall. How fresh are you? Now, I don't mean in the how many days has it been since you took a shower kind of way, or in the you've got an attitude kind of way. To find out how fresh you are, think of the last time you posted in your sales group or that you went live. When was the last time your customers heard from you? Was it today, yesterday, last week? Maybe it was just an hour ago. The fresher, the better. People are on social media at all different times of the day and the night. And with how fast the feeds refresh, a post you made yesterday will barely even be visible by someone who is just now checking their phone. You have got to be consistent with this. I post to my group, I try to at least 3 times a day. Sometimes it's closer to 5. And then other times I jump on and I reply to comments and check in just to kind of be there for my customers. Now, is every single post I make in my group for jewelry? No, not at all. I post questions, quotes, games, thoughts, pictures, fashion tips, new jewelry, albums, and so much more. We really have a lot of fun in my group, but if I wasn't posting as much, would my customers remember that I have jewelry to shop from? Maybe they would, maybe they wouldn't. Would they think of me as their go-to source for all things blingy? And not so blingy for that matter. Maybe not. You don't want that maybe though. You want them to think of you. Now, posting on your social media is a must to let people know that you're open for business every single day. Keep that idea fresh in their minds that you are amazing and that you have amazing jewelry, that you have the newest and the best selection just for them. You have to, or you're going to be just as dried out and crusty as the leaves that are changing colors out in my yard. And trust me, ladies, crusty is not a good thing. Sharing time. Do you remember back in kindergarten when it was show and tell day? I would think for days about what treasure I wanted to bring in to share with my friends and then show them all the awesomeness that that treasure possessed that I had brought to share with them. It was the most epic day of my little 6-year-old week. What are you doing to share that kind of awesomeness about your jewelry and your business? Now, I'm not talking about the in-your-face, spammy kind of sharing. This is more of a subtle, like paparazzi has helped me in my life kind of way. So think about what problems or irritation your paparazzi business has helped you with. Do you feel more confident when you wear your accessories? Do you love that you have so many options to accessorize that didn't break the bank? Or maybe you love your bank balance after you've bought your new accessories. Maybe you love that your husband didn't get mad at you after you bought the accessories because your bank balance was where it should be. All good things. One post I recently made was of $7.25. That's right, it was a $5 bill, 2 ones, and a quarter. Why? Because it was my son's field trip money. He just brought home a note that day, and the money was due the following day. Sorry, I'm getting emotional. Before paparazzi, money was so tight that this kind of a note would have given me some serious anxiety. How would I have come up with that $7.25 in just one day? What could I sell to get that money? But since paparazzi, I not only have cash on hand from my local jewelry customers, I didn't even blink when that note came home. I was able to just go get the money, put it in the envelope, and send it to school with him with a smile on my face. Now, do you think that this message spoke to someone? It spoke to me. It spoke right to my heart. And hopefully you felt that too while I was telling the story. Showing how much better my life has been because of paparazzi, that's something I'm able to share with my friends and my fans. And it shows me how much better my life is because of paparazzi. Was it spammy? No. Was it pushy or in your face? No. I was just sharing my experience. And yet, if somebody was in that same boat in their life right now, I will bet you money that they are considering paparazzi as a solution to their financial woes. Are you alive or more like the undead? Now, pardon my fall humor, I totally couldn't resist. But seriously though, are you going live with your jewelry at least once a week? If you want your fall to heat up instead of cooling down, then you need to be going live more often and for longer. I honestly don't know what the magic number of lives per week is or what the optimal length of a live is, but what I do know is all the ladies who have gotten to the highest levels of the Life of the Party award are going live several times a week and usually for several hours. So now here are a few tips to make sure your live shows are successful. Number 1, make sure you have good lighting. Bad lighting is unflattering to you and to the jewelry. Splurge a little and get a decent lighting setup. There is some lighting kits on Amazon, umbrella lights with daytime light bulbs, $40. It's really not that much, but it will definitely make a difference in your business. Number 2, be yourself. I'm going to say that again because this is so important, ladies. Be yourself. I know it can be difficult to relax, to chat and let your awesomeness shine through when you're live, but girl, you are amazing. You are so special. And you is what keeps your customers coming back again and again to shop for more jewelry. If you're nervous, jot down a few things you can talk about, some questions you can ask, a silly joke or two, and then let that amazing personality shine through, and your customers are going to love it. Number 3, organize your space. Be sure that what your customers can see behind you is clean and organized. It can be really distracting to have like a sink full of dirty dishes or a pile of laundry or that pile of papers waiting for tax season back there. Hang a sheet if you have to so they can't see the mess behind you. But just whatever you do, make sure it's tidy, okay? Along these same lines, get your jewelry ready before you're going live. Have your numbers organized and your jewelry. If you're a hot mess on camera, they can sense that. And if you're flustered, the live won't be as much fun. So stay organized and then try to relax. The exception to this right here is if you're doing a live box opening. It's hard to prepare ahead of time because they're in there with you trying to open that box and they're excited about opening those pieces. Another one is a total request live where you're on there live and you're asking people, what is it you want to see? Give me what color, give me what style, give me, kind of things like that. What you can do for the total request live is ask ahead of time what they'd like to see so that you can prepare things. But if you're going to do it live, just know that it's going to be a little bit more disorganized, but people really do like to be able to request what they see every once in a while. And I'm going to say that part again. Every once in a while, do the kit opening or the total request live. It should not be every single time, okay? Number 4, just do it. If you haven't gone live yet, just do it. Better done than perfect is one of my favorite quotes. You could spend months and months and months perfecting your display, organizing, getting your lighting system, etc. But the whole time you're putting it off, you're losing out on sales. So just do it and perfect your system as you go. Is your inventory spooky? Do you keep your jewelry and inventory fresh and updated, or are the pieces you have something that you've had for a while? It's good to have a good selection of new and older pieces. There's nothing wrong with a piece that hasn't sold for a month or 2 or even 6 months ago. You just haven't had the right person fall in love with it yet. Your customers love seeing what you have, and most have no idea how long you've had a piece of jewelry. Maybe you just found a new customer this week. She has no clue what you've got or how long you've had it. So to her, everything will be brand new. Mix in those newer pieces that you have and then watch the older ones fly off the shelf and keep those cobwebs from forming. Along those same lines, be sure to have a good selection. If you're going into the fall selling season with only 2 black necklaces, your sales have no chance of being fabulous. Your customers like options. They like choices. And as you can, you need to reinvest in your business and build up your inventory so your customers will have an awesome selection of all the styles and colors. So with just a little work this fall, your sales, your business will be epic. Work your business, share your jewelry and the opportunity with others, and get ready to reap the harvest. Let's talk about today's show challenge. Here we go. Order 25 new pieces of jewelry today. Then get to work on posting, sharing, and selling your new or not so new jewelry. Thanks for listening, everybody. Again, head on over to paparockstars.com/fabulousfall to grab today's show notes, the show image, and to share this with your friends or listen again. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.